And a bada bing, bada boom, once again, it's Baltimore Dude right here on the mobile device. Let's do the damn thing. What's up, guys? It surely is a goddamn Baltimore Dude coming back to talk to you. I'm actually in my workshop right now where we keep the cats, so if you hear a meow, that's just them agreeing with me. They're very agreeable. So I wanted to make a quick video and put up, well, as quick as a video of mine can ever possibly be, and talk about a few things, of course, Rise of Iron not being the least of them. But I think we're all incredibly excited about the Rise of Iron. I'm excited because Bungie has always been very futuristic and polished. And now, from the screenshots we've seen, and we know when there's more reveals coming, from what we're seeing, they're taking us back in time to a more rustic time. They're taking us to a different land, kind of a different culture, and I'm incredibly excited about that. And one of the things that really excites me is that they have shed the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. I am sorry, last gen owners, but it's time. Now, when Destiny dropped, I understand that P4 and Xbox One, they hadn't been around that long, so I get it. I understand. But what many of us thought was Activision making Bungie cut content from the game, it turns out from comments Cosmo made, Deej made, Irk made, it's starting to look a whole lot like it wasn't so much Activision that made them cut the content as much as the old gen systems just simply couldn't handle the content. And I'll give you a for instance. The old gen systems have so much trouble carrying the Destiny content. They cannot have the Michael Jackson Thriller emote. It's too long, it jerks, it causes screens to freeze up, systems to freeze, they have to reboot. So you're talking about emotes. They're struggling with emotes. And that put Bungie in a position where they had to cut out a whole host of things that we would have been treated to in the first game. But I do understand. I understand the position they were in because P4s weren't everywhere. But listen, guys, you've had enough time now to upgrade. I mean, come on. I know kids that save birthday money, Christmas money, mowed lawns, and pick their grandmother's boogers for $1. What the frick ever. And they save their money and they upgrade it to the new system. So we find out that it wasn't so much Activision as the old systems. And Cosmo had made a comment about now that the chains are off. And multiple people have talked about what Bungie can do with the chains off of Destiny. And I, for one, am absolutely thrilled. And I'll be honest, I didn't expect it until Destiny 2. But it tells me a whole lot about Rise of Iron in that they chose now to shed the old systems. So I believe we're going to be seeing some phenomenal things in Rise of Iron that happen to be sneak peeks of what's to come with Destiny 2. And another point, I want to make one more point before I go. Whenever Bungie started developing Destiny, they could look around and get a rough idea of their demographic, but they didn't have a society. They didn't have a community to draw information from. They go into Rise of Iron and Destiny 2 with hundreds of thousands of pages of data of what we like, what we dislike, our habits each day, and they can look at these things. Now they have all this data to build the game around what Guardians do, what we have shown interest in, the things we have gravitated toward and pushed away from. So the future for Destiny looks incredibly bright. I am thrilled beyond belief with the expectations of Rise of Iron. I love that. I'm okay with the fact that it's Fallen, because we're going to see some Fallen we've never seen before. And they're supposedly going to implement some choices in the raid. Like when you beat the raid, you have some choices. Do you want to infuse one of the weapons you brought with the SIVA virus, which makes it more powerful and adds another perk? Or do you want to take something from the raid back with you? So the raid looks incredibly intriguing, and they have so many new things on deck, and just everything we're starting to figure out. And I look for there to be at least 3 or 4 more streams before we actually have the content in our hands. And I hope, I'm sure you all remember whenever Crota was coming, we had the knights that would pop up here and there with swords. When House of Wolves was coming, we had the wolves with the damn Scorch Torch. I'm hoping we start seeing some wolves, maybe a flaming axe here and there. I don't know. I'm hoping. But needless to say, I think Rise of Iron is going to be an incredible success. We're going to talk about it bit by bit and in more detail about each specific piece of information that comes down the pipeline. I'll be talking about that on this channel, but I just wanted to give an overview and discuss something that's long been discussed about Activision cutting content from Destiny. It looks a whole lot like the past gen systems cut content from Destiny and not so much Activision. But Activision comes in now, they know the demographic. They know the horde of Guardians that follow Destiny and are Destiny faithful. So they're going to open their wallets up more than ever before to Bungie and let them do their thing. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. Stay tuned to the channel. I know videos have been a little sporadic here and there, but we've been incredibly busy expanding the crew a little bit and working on some other things, but we have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, a lot of streams, a lot of videos, some affiliations we're working on, and some really cool stuff. So stay tuned, and as always, I'm Baltimore Dude. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.